Hi Kenny,
All right.
can you tell me a little bit about who you are and what you teach?
So my name is Kenny George. I am a design teacher. I work at a public high school in Virginia. I teach design, a kind of a four-year continuum of design courses, Design 1, Design 2, and then IB Design and Technology. So Design 1, the way that we teach it at where I work is it's a survey of the technical arts and the engineering, architecture, and industrial design fields. So we look a lot at technical drawing, computer-aided design, manufacturing, and prototype building, kind of creating inventions.
Amazing. And why do you think teaching CAD is important at the high school level?
So a lot of the students that take these courses, they maybe are considering a career in an industry that would use computer-aided design, considering just like going into a field where they might need to represent something or visualize something in a way that is easy for somebody else to understand and translate. So I think that really it enables them to do things that I don't think that they understand they have the potential to do.
Awesome. And before Fabrio, how would you teach CAD in a classroom?
So prior to Fabrio, I would have introduced it probably in my Design 2, which is the second year in the four-year continuum. I teach about 20 to 30 students in any given section of a course. So I might have 10 students in the workshop with me using carpentry tools, laser cutter, CNC manufacturing, and I'm supervising them and helping them, but the other 20 work through some of these Fabrio pathways.
Why did you choose Fabrio and how do you use it in your teachings?
So the reason I chose Fabrio is because it's an opportunity for me to basically flip the classroom and have a tool that could teach part of that and also teach that as a flipped classroom where I don't have to do that work. And then that frees me up to do other work with students.
How do you think Fabrio prepares students for the next stage of their education?
So students specifically who might want to go into mechanical engineering or architecture or industrial design, like they're definitely going into a post-secondary, context at university with a pretty deep understanding of how to use industry standard software. Like I've seen a lot of students go to schools like Virginia Tech, which are very prestigious technical schools, and they're emailing me and saying, hey, I feel pretty confident about where I'm at with Fusion 360 compared to some of my peers. My introductory level courses, I know the content already. And that to me is very, very rewarding to hear.
Awesome. And then have you got any student stories or anything that you'd want to share of like a cool student scenario you've seen of maybe someone using Fabrio?
I have like a group of students they're 11th graders. They're 16, 17 years old. I think I assigned them the Fabrio duck toy pathway and then said, you just go sandbox. And one student came back had completed the duck, the dune buggy, and like 2 or 3 other things, and was like, here's the STL of the phone stand. I want to print it for my dad. So she just went to town on it. Just was having a lot of fun. So that was pretty neat to see. It almost like gamified the learning. It was just a great example of someone who I thought knew the software really well, and then all of a sudden it just unlocked something in them that took them a lot further.
Amazing. And then what's Fabrio's biggest benefit for you as an educator?
It allows me to scaffold the learning through kind of managing the lessons. Fabrio does that part for me. And then ultimately what I'll do with that is it allows me to focus on what I like to do, which is the inquiry-based part of the design. So allowing them to take what they've learned from Fabrio and apply that to something authentic and original. So I'm not spending time teaching the software. I'm spending time engaging them with how the software can be used to unlock creativity and innovation. That's what Fabrio does for me.